Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to the Mario and Djoker podcast, your go-to show for all things NBA. And this is our third episode. We were in a little hiatus. I think we didn't do the show for like 2 weeks, but we are here. You can find us on X at Mario NBA Chile and at Danco AC. Today we'll be discussing whether you can win titles, multiple titles without an elite defensive talent, superstar getting traded that resulted in rings and much more. But first, here with me, I got my co-host Djoker. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Good to be here. Good to be here. We've been away for too long.
Yeah, we was away for too long, so we are back. I'm happy to be here. Great to see you. So let's get right into it, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's start with a couple of questions. Let's start with a couple of questions. This is the first one. The last team to win back-to-back titles while having the MVP and the best offensive rating. I brought this question to the show because OKC can do that this year. They can have the MVP and Shea. They can have the best defensive rating and win the title. Who we was talking about before we went live about this question. Who it was? The Bulls, right?
It was the 91 and 92 Bulls. They're the last to have the best offensive rating and the MVP in back-to-back years.
Isn't that? Let me stop there. That's credit to Michael Jordan and the Bulls. They did it in the 90s. Though they are the only team to ever do it. Do you think a team can repeat that? Like having the MVP, winning the title, and the best offense?
I mean, sure, yeah, they can repeat it. They can, but like a lot of things have to go right, it's not easy because to have the best offense, you need to have usually a couple of good offensive guys, right? And if you have a couple of superstars, then probably your best player is not going to be the MVP, right? The Bulls were kind of unique that Michael Jordan was doing a lot of carrying, right? Like their team wasn't that stacked on offense.
That's a fact. So credit to the Bulls. They are one of the greatest teams ever. Obviously led by one of or the greatest player ever in Michael Jordan. Let's jump into the second question. The last team to win back-to-back titles while having the MVP and the best defensive rating.
Well, for this one, I'm kind of cheating because you told me this one. It was Russell Celtics were the last team to do it.
Yeah, it was. They did it 3 times.
Yeah, 61, 62, and 63. Yeah.
What? Let me ask you this. Why people don't bring up those 60 Celtics when they are talking about the greatest teams ever? It seems like we only bring the 01 Lakers, the Warriors, the Celtics in the 80s, the Showtime Lakers. Why people don't bring up the 60 Celtics?
I don't know, because then they have to explain why Bill Russell has 11 rings and he's not the GOAT.
And that's another point. That's a great transition. It's like the only team that did the back-to-back with MVP and best offensive rating. It was the Chicago Bulls, led by Michael Jordan. The Celtics did it with defense. Is that a coincidence that those two players are the only ones that led the team to those achievements?
It's not a coincidence to me, man. But I don't know. People have their views, I guess, right?
Yep. I agree. Oh, and I heard the other day, Nick Wright. Do you know who Nick Wright is? I think he got Michael Jordan third all time. Come on, man.
I know who Nick Wright is, man. I know who Nick Wright is.
I call him Nick Wrong. Nick Wrong. That's what I call him.
Nick Wrong. That's right.
Damn.
Like, well, the thing about him is he's trying to he wants to have LeBron as the GOAT. So then he says my argument is longevity. So then I'm going to put Kareem ahead of Jordan too, so that you cannot say that I'm inconsistent. Like that's his logic. It's like I'm going to be consistent, so I'm going to go for longevity. So I'll put Kareem ahead of Jordan too. the problem is, before LeBron came around, he used to say Jordan was better than Kareem. So that's kind of a problem, right?
Oh, when he was bald, when he didn't, when he was bald, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. That was funny. That was a great point as well. So props to OKC. I don't understand why people hate them so much. Oh, they are playing too physical. Oh, they get away with calls. Man, stop being soft, man. Stop being soft, man. I'm a Denver Nuggets fan, but I'm glad that we got a team as dominant as the OKC Thunder. I don't got a problem with it. You got a problem with it? Beat them in the playoffs.
Of course, of course. No problems. They're not breaking any rules. Like they're playing the way that anyone else can play. You know.
Yep. And that so let's get into the next topic, or our first topic. Which one do you want to start with? The superstar getting traded, or the is it possible winning multiple titles without elite defensive talent?
Wow, both of those are amazing questions, man. Like, either way is good with me, man.
So let's
Either way is good with me.
let's start with this question. Is it possible to win championships without elite defensive talent? Some people will not get this question when we will be talking about elite defensive talent. We are gonna be referring to players that made the all defensive team, players that were defensive player of the year candidates, or that they win the award during that season that they won the title. But first, do you think is it possible to win multiple titles without any defensive talent?
It's tough. It's tough. But I mean, yeah. If you say like they cannot have any players who make the all defensive team, then yeah, like that's difficult. But maybe possible. Maybe possible if they have a good team defense. Because defense is all about how the guys work together. So like maybe I think it could be possible. It could be possible.
Yo, and this is a question. Obviously, I'm a Nuggets fan. They already won one title without having any defensive talent around them, elite defensive talent. And when I did this exercise, I realized that it will require like a human type of effort, superhuman type of effort when it comes to offense, or like you were saying, team defense, to win another title without elite defensive talent.
I was gonna say, actually, literally, it's so funny that you mentioned the Nuggets, because they literally popped up in my mind. Like they could become the team to do that. Like they could become the team to do that. I think they have a realistic chance to win. It's gonna be tough just because OKC is in the league, you know. Like it's gonna be tough. But if something happens to OKC, like yeah, they could win.
Yep, they are probably the second favorite team to win the title this year. I was thinking about this. Would OKC Denver would be like the perfect NBA Finals? We can't get that because they are playing in the same conference. But would that be the best, like the perfect NBA Finals?
Oh, absolutely. Their series last year was amazing. That was a great series. That was a great series. Like you have an historic defense like OKC, basically throwing everything at Jokic to slow him down, and yeah, that was a crazy series.
And one of the greatest offenses in NBA history when it comes to the Denver Nuggets. I think they are 10 points better than league average in offensive rating.
Yeah, they're crazy this year. Yeah, and like
126, I think. Offensive
yeah,
rating.
let me look up the year that they won the title. I think they were also very very good. That year they were. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, they weren't that good. They were really good in the playoffs, but not in the regular season. Yeah. Yeah.
And in this year, they've had the best start in franchise history through 23 games, I think. So Jamal Murray is probably going to make All-Star, but let's not get away from the topic. So as of today, no team No team has ever won multiple titles without elite defensive talent. Let's go. Let's do a quick recap. 94, 95 Houston Rockets. Obviously, we got Hakeem Olajuwon,
Of
and
course.
both years, Hakeem, he's one of the greatest defenders ever. And
I would
95. Go ahead.
just gonna say I think Hakeem is the second best defender ever after Russell. Maybe like Hakeem is really good.
Tim Duncan is there. Kevin Garnett is there.
Yeah, but Hakeem is arguably the second. Like Hakeem is that good.
How tall was Hakeem? Like 6'11", 6'10"? He wasn't a 7-footer, right?
He was a 7-footer, man. He was a 7-footer. Yeah, I mean, maybe 6'11" barefoot or something, but he was basically a 7-footer.
Wow, I thought he was like around 6'10", maybe 6'10", but
no. He, for whatever reason, he looks a little bit shorter than like Robinson and
slender. He's not big, you know.
Yeah. Like he looks a little bit shorter, but he's not. He's basically a 7-footer, man. Like he's a big dude.
The 70s Knicks. In both, they got Frazier, Willis Reed, Dave DeBucher. So again, you gotta have talent. The elite, not elite, but you know, 2012, 2013 Miami Heat. They had LeBron and Wade both years.
Mm-hmm.
The Pistons. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I think that maybe the team that popped in my mind that I thought maybe didn't have any all defensive players is the Showtime Lakers, right? But then I remember they had Michael Cooper.
Yep. The 80, 89, 90 Pistons. They had Joe Dumars, Dennis Rodman, and Joe Dumars and Dennis Rodman. The Spurs, 99, 03, 05, 07, 14. All those 5 years, they had defensive talent. It was Duncan, Robinson, Bruce Bowen, Ginobili, and Kawhi.
Yeah.
The Bulls, 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, 98. Obviously, Jordan Pippen, Horace Grant, Rodman. Those are the players. The Warriors, 15, 6, 17, 18, 22. Draymond, Andrew Bogut, KD, Clay. Those are the 4.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, Iguodala. Yeah, they're all good defenders, man.
Yep. The Lakers, 09, 10. They had Kobe, Trevor Ariza, Kobe, and Meta World Peace.
Yeah. No, every team did. Every team that won multiple titles, they had an all defensive player.
The early 2000 Lakers, Shaq, Kobe, and Kobe. I think Kobe was the only one that made All NBA defense those 3 years.
Yeah, I think Shaq made it in one of the years. I think in 2000, Shaq made the team. Yeah.
Yeah, 2001. As you were saying, the Showtime Lakers, 80, 82, 85, 87, 88, it was Kareem. Kareem was All-NBA defense in 1980. Then Cooper.
Yeah, I was thinking 87, 88 was just Cooper, yeah.
I think he also won Defensive Player of the Year, right? 1 year?
Yeah. Yeah, 80.
The 70s, the Celtics from the 70s, 74, 76, they had Johnny Havlicek, Dave Cowens, and Cheney, and Paul Silas. And the last one, the Boston Celtics from the 80s, 81, 84, 86. In 81, they didn't have any defensive talent. But in the next few years, they had Larry Bird, McHale, and Dennis Johnson.
Yeah, and they added like an old Bill Walton, but he was still a really good defender too.
So that the proof is in the proof is in the pudding, as you were saying. Maybe Denver can do that, but man, if Jokic can pull that ish off, I don't know. That would,
he might be able to, man. He might be able to. Yeah, he might be able to.
So those are the teams that won multiple titles with the same core. You need to have defensive talent. You need to.
So you don't think that Aaron Gordon or Christian Brown could make the defensive team?
that's a great rebuttal because one of my homies told me about that. Like, oh, you don't think Aaron Gordon, but he's not making all defensive team. Aaron Gordon is probably the best, not probably, he's the best defender on the team, but I don't think he will make all defense because he has made also a transition into offense, right? Being more of a shooter, scoring more.
Yeah.
Christian Brown, I don't think so. I don't think so. And we've seen since Brown and Gordon got hurt, the defense has been on a decline.
Did KCP ever make an all defensive team? He was on their last title team.
No, I don't think when he was in Denver, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, he never made one in his whole career. Yeah, he never made one. Yeah, KCP was a good defender though. KCP was a good defender.
He was a good ass defender. Yeah. So that's the first topic. As I was saying, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Let's go into the second topic. How many superstars have been traded and gone on to win multiple titles? Oh, let me ask you this: Who was the first superstar that was traded? I would probably say Wilt. I don't know before if a superstar was traded. It was probably Wilt, right?
Yeah, Wilt is the one that comes to mind. I don't know. There could have been someone before in the 50s or something, but I think Wilt, yeah.
Yeah, Wilt. So he got traded in 65 to the I'm always wrong about the teams. I think he got traded to the Philadelphia Warriors.
He was traded from the Warriors to the Sixers.
Oh yeah. I always got that wrong.
It's confusing because the Warriors were in Philadelphia and then they moved to San Francisco, and then what's the team? Syracuse Nationals became the Philadelphia 76ers. So it's confusing. Yeah, it's confusing.
Syracuse, yeah, with Dolph Chase in 55. I think they won the title. So Will Chamberlain was the first superstar that got traded. In 65, he got to the Philadelphia 76ers, and I think in his second year he won the title.
Yeah, in 67.
Yeah, 67. Before Will got traded to the 76ers, he won Rookie of the Year, MVP, was five-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA first team, and he was four times top 5 MVP candidate. So that would be like a recurrent theme.
Yeah, and he was averaging over 40 points a game with the Warriors, right, before getting traded.
Crazy. So yeah, Will got traded to the 76ers, and he won one title there. Let's go to the next one. Oh, that's Wilt again. He got traded to the Lakers, I think in 69.
Yeah.
So he was already an MVP. He already won a title. He won four MVPs, I think, when he got traded to the Lakers. So Will would be the first player to win multiple titles when he got traded. Because this topic came to my mind because of Luka. Luka got traded to the Lakers, so I started thinking like, how many superstars have won multiple titles when they got traded? The next one, probably Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, he won one title with the Bucks.
Yeah, in 71. Before he got there, he was already MVP as Wilt.
Yeah.
Oscar won with the Milwaukee Bucks. Then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he got traded from the Bucks to the Lakers. He was already an MVP, Rookie of the Year. He was an NBA champ and three-time MVP and a Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Kareem, he won 5 when Magic showed up.
Yeah.
So by far, as of now, Wilt and Kareem are the only players that have won multiple titles when they got traded to a new team. Then Moses Malone probably.
Yeah, he won a title. Although, yeah, so that was like it's so interesting. The Moses Malone thing is actually like the first free agent move, like in history, pretty much. Like technically, he was traded but that's because Philly had to make salary room to sign him or something. But he was a free agent. Moses was a free agent.
Oh, it was like LeBron to Miami, like a sign and trade.
Sign and trade. Yeah, Moses was basically a free agent. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Free agent. So technically, we shouldn't put him on this exercise, right?
Yeah. Plus, he didn't win multiple titles. He won one with the Sixers, and then I don't know. He just lost motivation. Moses is an interesting player, man. Like, he's someone who's interesting to talk about. He basically lost his motivation when he won his title. I think he wasn't hungry anymore, man.
And Moses, as well as Kareem, Oscar, and Will, when before he got traded, he won MVP. I think he won MVP in the with the Houston Rockets. Then he got traded to the Sixers.
Oh yeah,
This is
sorry, I just want to say one thing. This can maybe be a segment another time too. Something we can talk about. Moses had maybe the best back-to-back years for like different teams. Like, he had amazing years. His last year in Houston and then his first year in Philly. Like, he had amazing back-to-back years for different teams.
Oh yeah, and I didn't know that Moses played in the ABA as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, in '82 he won MVP with the Houston Rockets. Then in '83 he won MVP with the Sixers, and he won the title. Damn, that's impressive.
Yeah, and in '82 he was a monster statistically. He averaged like 31 points and like 15 rebounds. Like, he was a monster.
He was. Then this is a tricky one. First of all, do you consider Clyde Drexler a superstar? Was he a superstar?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you're getting a little loose with the term superstar. Maybe borderline. I don't know.
yeah. Is he a little bit similar to Jimmy Butler in that sense?
I don't know. I don't know. I think Clyde in his prime is a little better than Butler. I think he was like a definite top 10 player, though. I think he's a bit better than Butler.
Yeah, I'm not sure with Clyde Drexler. He got traded to the Houston Rockets, and before he got traded, he was 8-time All-Star, 1-time First Team All-NBA, and 2-time he was a top 5 MVP candidate. So it's 50-50. He's not in that tier, right? With Kareem, with Will, Oscar Robertson. He's not in that tier for sure.
Hell no. Or even with Moses. Yeah, hell no.
Shaquille O'Neal, Big Diesel. He got traded to the. We was talking about this before we went live as well. He got traded to the Miami Heat. He was before he got there. He won MVP, 3 titles. He was Rookie of the Year, and a lot of accolades as well. And he won one with the Miami Heat, right?
Yeah.
Then Kevin Garnett, for sure a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
He was an MVP before he got to the Boston Celtics, and he won 1 title there. This is a good question. Let me ask you this. How many teams have won the title? Let me rephrase this. How many teams have missed the playoffs and the next year they won the title?
Well, the 08 Celtics are one of them.
Yeah, that's. I think they missed the playoffs like 3 years before they won, or 2 years before they won.
Yeah, the 08 Celtics are one. There's got to be another team. Let me think. There's got to be another one.
There are 2 teams. There are modern, like recently. 2 teams did it recently.
Maybe the Bill Walton Blazers, maybe?
Oh, that's another one. And the Blazers were like not a brand new team, but they I think, when did the Blazers were created? Yeah, like in 70 Blazers, like in 72? 73?
Yeah, they were a new franchise. Yeah.
71. Yeah, that's another one. 77 Blazers, 08 Celtics, the 75 Warriors with what's his name? Rick Barry. I think they missed the playoffs the year before. The Philadelphia Warriors in 56, but there are two other teams more recently that did it.
Let's think. Hmm.
Oh, this happened in the last decade. In the last decade.
Yeah. Oh, I got 2020 Lakers.
Yeah, 2020 Lakers, and there's only one more, even more recently than the 2020 Lakers.
Mm, even more.
They won multiple. They won multiple titles before
2022 that. Warriors. 2022 Warriors.
That surprised me. I didn't know that from the top of my mind that they missed the playoffs in 2021. I think they also missed the playoffs in 2020, right? So 2020, 21, then they won the title.
2020 was the year everyone was injured, like Curry, Clay, Draymond, everyone was injured. And then 2021, they lost in the play-in. They made the play-in and they lost in the play-in.
Oh yeah, against the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Let me find the. I lost track of. Oh, here we go. Oh, LeBron. If you ask me, I don't consider LeBron going to Miami like a trade.
No, free agent move, man. Free agent.
Kawhi. Kawhi was a superstar, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
He got to the Raptors. He was before he got there. He won Defensive Player of the Year twice. He was a Finals MVP and an NBA champ. So he got to Toronto.
That one pisses me off, the Kawhi thing, man. Because
why?
If Kawhi stayed one more year, we would have won back-to-back. We would have won in 2020 if he stayed for one more year.
In a shortened season, in the bubble,
we would have beat the Lakers. We would have beat LeBron and AD. I'm convinced. We would have won back-to-back. We would have won back-to-back.
And Kawhi was demanding that they what was Kawhi saying? Like, bring me Paul George, the same that they did with the Clippers. He was trying to do it with the Raptors, right?
Well, I'm not hating on Kawhi. He wanted to go to the Clippers because his family lives in LA. Like, I don't know. He didn't go join LeBron in the Lakers. He went to the Clippers. So I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. But I wish he stayed, man. We would have won back-to-back. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm thinking about it.
Yup.
Like, I'm kind of pissed off about that one because, like, Kawhi would have joined Kareem as the only player to win two of them. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And Kawhi was the first modern player to win both conferences before LeBron.
Yeah. No, we should have won two with Kawhi, man. That's for me the biggest what if, you know? Like, we should have gone back-to-back.
Oh, yeah, because Kawhi was healthy in the bubble. That's a great point. Yeah. He was healthy.
And we had a hell of a defensive team, man, in 2019 and even in 2020. But in 2020, we were missing Kawhi. We didn't have that guy to give the ball to in the clutch, you know? Like, we didn't have a go-to option.
The Raptors lost in the first round in the bubble?
No, we lost in the second round 7 games to the Celtics, man. In 7 games.
Oh, with the OG Anunoby shot, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Dude, we were still a good team that year, man. We were still a good team that year. If we had Kawhi, we would have defended it.
Oh, because OG didn't play in 2019, right? He was injured.
Yeah, he got injured.
Wow, that's a good ass point, bro. That's a good ass point.
Dude, I'm telling you, we might have been an even better team in 2020 than 2019.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know if they for sure would have won, but they would definitely would have been a better team in 2020.
We would have even we were better than the Heat and the Celtics if we had Kawhi, man. We would be in the finals for sure.
Oh yeah, in the finals for sure. Let's go with the last example. I think Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was a superstar.
Yeah.
Yup.
Absolutely. Yeah.
In 2020, he got traded to the Lakers. He won one title there, and then he got traded to the Mavs. I don't foresee Anthony Davis winning a title in Dallas, right? That ain't happening.
No, no. Like Davis was incredible in 2020 in the bubble. Like Davis was something else, man. Davis was
Uh,
incredible in the bubble, man.
oh yeah, he probably should have won Defensive Player of the Year in that season.
Yeah, he lost to Giannis, and then Giannis got hurt in the playoffs. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
with
like
the against the Heat.
yeah, but no, Davis was spectacular, man. Davis was like, yeah, he doesn't get enough credit because everybody says LeBron, LeBron, LeBron. Like Davis in the bubble doesn't get enough credit.
I think didn't AD average like a tick more, a little bit more points than LeBron in the playoffs?
Yep, and on higher efficiency, and he anchored the defense, right? So he was crazy good. I don't know. People don't give him credit
I agree. I agree.
because like they feel like if you give Davis credit, you're diminishing LeBron. It doesn't work like that, man. Like they both carried that bubble team, and that's okay. That doesn't diminish from LeBron. Like LeBron made it work with AD. Like it doesn't diminish him.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of people, Nick Wright saying, "Oh, LeBron was the second best player in 2020." I don't know. Was he good? Was he in the MVP race? Yeah. Was he the second best player in the league in 2020? I don't know. That might be a little bit of a reach.
Yeah, I mean, Giannis was there. Davis was there, who was LeBron's teammate. Uh, uh, Harden had an amazing year in 2022. Yeah, yeah. It's
Oh
it's
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
guys. It's those guys. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember Harden in 2020. He was playing with Russell Westbrook that year, right?
yeah, yeah. But the league had a lot of injuries in 2020. Steph was out. Durant was out. Uh, Giannis got hurt in the playoffs. Like there were a lot of injuries too in 2020. It was a weird year. It was a
Uh,
weird
so,
year.
so let me ask you this: was there any superstar that we forgot about?
Mm,
I don't think so, right? Who? Because we can talk about Ben. I mean, Rashid. What was his name from Detroit?
Oh, Rashid Wallace. Yeah,
Rashid
yeah.
Wallace, but he wasn't a superstar.
Yeah, but Rashid Wallace was really good. He wasn't a superstar, but Rashid was really good.
Great defender. He had an outside shot.
Yeah, maybe Drew Holiday to the Bucks is another big move. I think.
Now Drew Holiday as well. But I think those are the superstars that got traded and that resulted in a title or winning multiple titles. So let me ask you this. Let's do a recap. So among all the superstars that we discussed, KG, Shaq, Kareem, Will Chamberlain, and Kareem were the only players that won multiple titles when they got traded to a new team or to one team and then to another. So do you
Yeah.
think that Luka? Do you think that Luka can join that club, like winning multiple titles? I think he can win one, but I'm not sure Luka can win multiple titles.
It depends what the Lakers do going forward. Like if let's say LeBron retires after this season, and they have some salary room, they could sign Giannis or somebody. Like you know what I mean. Like they could have a core of like Luka, Giannis, and Reeves. Like that can win a title for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, let me ask you this. I'm not sure because obviously I can't, but it is more likely than Giannis leaves becomes a free agent rather than getting traded.
Yeah, I think Giannis is going to leave. Yeah, I don't think Giannis is going to stay with the Bucks. I don't know. That's what it sounds like. Like even in press conferences when he was talking about it, he said, I'm going to weigh my options, kind of thing. Like I think he's looking to leave, man.
Oh, did you see Kendrick Perkins calling out Giannis, calling him a coward?
Why? Why?
Oh, that was funny, man. He said you're a let me look for it. I think Perkins, Giannis, coward. Uh, let me look for it. It says Giannis is a coward. Let's call a spade a spade. We won't even be having these conversations. I said that respectfully. He don't want to be there. It's okay. Instead of him coming out and saying trade me, publicly come out and say trade me and stand on it. You know. But that's
Okay, no,
crazy. Calling
I get.
Giannis a coward.
Yeah, I don't know. I get his point. I guess he's trying to say like, just be upfront with the Bucks about what you want to do, right? So they can kind of move on, right?
And he doesn't want to be the bad guy, you know.
Well, you know what it is, right? If the Bucks know that he's gonna leave, then they're gonna trade him, and the team that is going to will have to give some pieces for him, right? Like for example, he likes to go to the Lakers, right? The
Yep.
Lakers might have to trade Austin Reeves and Hachimura and like a few players to get Giannis, right? But he's thinking I can just sign there as a free agent and I get to play with all those players. Well, why should I get traded?
I think he can become a free agent in 2027 in two more years, right?
Yeah. But is it 2027 or 2026?
I think it's 2027. Let me check contract. Spot track always is that's a good website, Spot track. Oh, damn. 2026, 27. Isn't it 2028? He has a player option.
Well, player option basically means he's a free agent if he wants to be, right?
Yeah, in 2 more years.
So
2028.
2027? Oh, okay.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, that's a while away, man. That's not that soon. I mean, he's gonna be pretty old then too. I mean, not super old, but I mean, he's not in his prime anymore.
He will be 33, if I'm not mistaken, in when he can become a free agent.
Yeah, like that's you wouldn't want to like give up a lot of assets for a 33-year-old player, right?
Especially with Giannis, like his history of getting injured, not being available in the playoffs. His play style.
He has so many playoff injuries, man. So many playoff injuries.
So that was the second topic that we discussed here today. If you don't mind, I got a graphic, or I don't know how to call it, but that we can talk about to end the our third episode.
All right, a
Let me
graphic. Let's do it. Let's do
let
it.
me look, and I need your opinion about this. Where is it? Oh, let's give credit to Matt Moore. Matt Moore. He works for Lowton Nuggets and he covers the Denver Nuggets. Let me show you. I think. Can you see it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like this is. Oh, let me. Damn, my bad. I'm a terrible host. This is the very popular teams on track to win the title. 90% of title teams have won 40 games before 20 losses. 90% of teams have had an SRS of 3.0 plus, and all but two champs have been top three seeds. What do you make about this? Like, for example, like teams on track to win the title. How many teams are on track to have to how can I say to get to 20 wins before 20 losses? Do you agree with that rule that Phil Jackson created? I think the 40-20 rule.
Well, I mean, it's not just about how you start; it's how you finish, right? So I don't think any of those rules individually like are everything, but I mean, if you satisfy all three criteria, probably you're likely to win, right? And if you don't, you're much less likely.
How much of a fan or how much attention do you put into SRS? Because I don't see a lot of people all bringing up, oh, the Denver Nuggets, the Thunder have an SRS of 10 plus.
Oh no, they should, man. SRS is a better indicator of team quality than wins and losses, man.
Oh yeah,
SRS is
yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with that.
SRS is very good. SRS is really good.
But it's not something that is that gets bring up very often, right?
It doesn't, but it's very important. So, like for example, the Lakers, right? The fact that their SRS is so poor, I mean, that's not a good sign.
Oh yeah,
That's not a good sign. They only have a 1.01 SRS. Like that's not good.
I think the Warriors are above them, right?
Yeah, the Warriors are 2.08. Yeah, Warriors are above them.
Wow.
But both of these teams don't have a good SRS, man. It's basically OKC, Denver, Houston in the West, and then Detroit, New York, Orlando, and Boston in the East. And maybe Miami too.
So far,
even my Raptors have a poor SRS, man, which I'm not feeling good about. I don't think we have a realistic shot, man.
Oh, and obviously, and also RJ Barrett got injured.
Yeah, we don't have a good SRS. Yeah, like some of it is maybe injuries, but I don't know. Like, it's not making me that optimistic. Like I was saying earlier, maybe we could come out of the East. I don't know. I don't feel like that anymore. I hope I'm wrong, man. But
I was checking the SRS of all champions, and pretty much if you got an SRS over 10, you're quote unquote guaranteed to win a title, right? The OKC 25, Boston 24, Golden State 17, Golden State 15, Chicago 97-96, Chicago 92, Lakers 72, and Milwaukee 71.
yeah, I mean 10 SRS is very high too. There isn't a lot of teams that have 10 SRS, huh?
I think as of today, only OKC has an SRS over 10, right?
Yes.
So let's the first factor is 40-20. OKC, Detroit, Denver, Lakers, Houston, Knicks, and San Antonio. I'm gonna ask you about San Antonio. SRS over 3.0. Thunder, Pistons, Nuggets, Houston, Knicks, Spurs, and a top 3 seed. You know, I think the only teams were the 95 Rockets and the 69 Celtics that were not in the top 3 at the end of the regular season.
That's right.
So we got OKC, checks that box, Detroit as well, Denver as well, the Lakers, and the Knicks. But the only 4 teams that have checked all 3 boxes are OKC, Detroit, Nuggets, and Knicks.
Yeah, actually, the latest table now, as of today, the Rockets are ahead of the Lakers. So the Rockets.
Oh yeah. The Lakers dropped to the fourth seed, right?
Yeah, Rockets are third now. Yeah.
And but let me ask you about San Antonio, because obviously Detroit has. I wouldn't say Detroit is a huge surprise. Maybe we saw what they did last year, getting to the playoffs, losing against the Knicks. But how much of a surprise is seeing San Antonio in this list?
It's a huge surprise because they didn't have Wemby for so many games, and they didn't even have Castle for so many games. Like, it's a huge surprise.
Yeah, and I think we also should give a lot of credit to Johnson. What's the name of the coach from San Antonio Spurs?
Johnson.
I don't. But he's done a great job this year.
Yeah, and they have a lot of young players who are playing well. Like, they got Fox playing well now. They have Vassell. They have a lot of good players now.
Yep.
And, they have a lot of young guys stepping up, man. Champagne, Harrison Barnes, like so many good players. Luke Cornett.
Mitch Johnson.
Mitch Johnson.
Yeah. I don't know if you agree with
No,
me.
I didn't
Maybe
even know if he. I didn't even know that their coach was Mitch Johnson. I didn't even know that.
I don't know if you agree with me. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I think obviously I'm exaggerating, but I think one of the best decisions that the San Antonio Spurs have made, besides picking Wemby, which was obvious, was to move away or move on from Greg Popovich. Man, it was a great cycle when he I think he fired the coach and he became the coach. He won 5 titles, one of the greatest coaches ever. But I think it was a great decision moving on from Greg Popovich, man. You are old, bro. Go home, enjoy your meals, and go home. You're old.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't so much move on from him as I think he got sick and he also had to leave, right?
Yeah, and he was dealing with the death of his wife, so it was
It's
it
crazy,
wasn't
man.
a great situation for him.
Yeah, man.
So obviously Thunder, Detroit, Denver, and the Knicks. But I would like to add another factor, which is let me remove this. That you need to have, I mean, quote unquote, you need to have a former MVP or a former Finals MVP, in order for your chances to go up, right?
Yeah. Like I agree with that. I think OKC and Denver are the two favorites probably. Obviously, OKC is by far the favorite, and then Denver is a distant second place. I think.
I think New York, the Knicks, remind me a little bit of the Celtics from 2024, where they didn't have a former MVP or a former Finals MVP, but they had a very good team around Jason Tatum and a very good team around Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the Knicks team, man. The Knicks are a good team.
Oh, and another thing about Detroit that lessens their chances to win the title is that they haven't won a series with the core.
I was gonna say they're very young and inexperienced. Like I would cross out Detroit. I would cross out San Antonio for the same reason. Even if they're healthy, I would cross them out. Um, I don't know. Houston's a maybe. Houston's a maybe. Yeah, and the Lakers. I don't know. They're also a maybe. Yeah, they're also a maybe.
I agree 100%. So I think we don't have much to add to the show, right? I think that was a great show.
Yeah. Let's give people a chance to absorb this. Yeah.
So we'll try our best to come back next week with a new topic. We'll see what we can talk about. I think we can maybe talk about what Shea is doing this season. I
Definitely,
don't know. Oh,
definitely.
did you see this? Let's show the people some a sneak peek where it was. Damn. That among all 32 plus points per game seasons, Shea was number one in a lot of different things. Damn.
There's a very nice like a Venn diagram that someone put on X. It's like
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
best
yeah, yeah. Oh,
scorers
yeah,
in
yeah.
the best scorers in the league, best playmakers in the league, best defenders in the league. The only guy in the middle of all three is Shea.
Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Damn, I've shared so many things on my Twitter account. Oh, here we
That's a
go.
good
Here we
Venn
go. Here we
diagram.
go. Here we go. Share screen, StreamYard. This right? This one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Shea, the only one in the middle.
Yeah,
100% in scoring, 98% in playmaking, and 95% in on defense.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
And the next one that I wanted to show you before we go, this one. This was via Carson Brever. I don't know if you know who that is.
Uh, Maybe not, but I've probably seen the tweet. Yeah,
It
I've seen
says
the tweet.
among all 32 points per game season in NBA history, 2026, Shea currently ranks number one in 2-point percentage, number one in 3-point percentage, number one in effective field goal percentage, number one in relative true shooting, number one in fewest turnovers, number one in fewest minutes per game, and number one in plus minus. What's the more surprising? To me, the minutes per game and the
Yeah,
turnovers.
yeah. Dude, I think I don't want to spoil anything. You said we need to talk about SGA, you know? I think maybe we need to talk about who's the best player in the league right now. Is it Jokic or SGA? I think we got to talk about that.
That's a great conversation. And
I
because I don't want people to accuse me of being biased. Oh, you are a Denver Nuggets fan. Jokic can do no wrong. Shay's got an argument for sure.
that's what we got to talk about, man. We got to talk about that.
Yeah, man. So great to see you, bro. Great to see you, man. So this was
Always.
our third episode. I'm happy. I'm happy to do this with you, and hopefully we're gonna keep getting better and being more consistent. With this.
Yeah, bro. We are gonna be.
So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody. Go like and subscribe. Go check Djoker on Twitter. Great account. Oh, and plug in your website, bro. Let me see if I can put it on the screen. Your website, man. That's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, man. I'm building more profiles. I'm adding more stats. So the site's only going to improve, man.
Let me. Oh, here we go. My internet is slow, man. Damn. Oh, Discord. Where is it? Here we go. Go check Joker's job, his work on his website. I think is damn. Where is it? Here we. No, damn, I can't find it.
It's the post right above that, man. I think it's the post right above. You're looking at X, right? It's the post above.
Oh yeah. Damn. Joker. This one? No. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
B-ball history database. Amazing, man.
Yep.
All credit to you, bro. All credit to you, bro. We need more of this. For the basketball community.
Thank you, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be adding a lot more soon. So definitely check it and check back on it too.
Go check it out, man. I'm gonna share it on my. I think I retweeted, but I'm gonna share it again. So go check b-ball database.com. We got the creator right here, Djoker, man. It's a pleasure to do this show with you. So that's it for today's episode, our third one. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Maybe we are obviously open to suggestions on how to improve our podcast. Don't forget to as I was saying, subscribe so you never miss a show. And see y'all next time. Thank you, bro. Have a great day, man.
Thank you, everyone.